Good evening, good morning, and welcome back to Wayne's Arcade World. We're looking at it from a different angle today because we are back on the I get to flip the little TV. We're back on the little TV, back with the VCR, back with this combo. Haven't done anything on that for a while, and that's because we're continuing on with our theme of trying our old stuff, trying our old products. You know, still continuing to do the retro PC and Steam as well, but going through our old handhelds and stuff like that, and we're not done yet. We've checked out most of the minis over there. Hello, James. Welcome. Good to see you. So we checked out most of the minis over there. It's in the closet now, but we just did the Atari flashback on the live stream, and today we are. Oh, and then we also did our Namco handheld yesterday's live stream. Hello, John. So we did the Namco handheld, and I did one other vlog with this guy right here. June 7th, 2025. So 1 year, a month, and some change. Right about the time I got the Gigabyte G6 laptop. Well, right about exactly the same time I got that. We did a poker live stream with this guy right here. Another Jakks Pacific. And yes, I love these things. I wish I had more. I'm thinking about kind of doing a little eBay rabbit hole and see what other things I could find by Jakks Pacific from this era. Exact same era, mid-2000s, 2004 as well. Same year that I think it displays on a Namco handheld. Again, picked these up in my early 20s. You know, they had them at Walmart, Best Buy, wherever. They had these things all over the place. Wish I'd picked up more. But this is poker. It has a little display on here, but then also displays it on a TV. Again, if you feel like going back to it, I'll link it in the description below after the live stream of that one. You can search it. You'll find it if you search World Poker Tour and Wayne. Memories by Wayne. You'll find it, but I'll link it in there as well. So that's what we're going to do today. And this does take a little while to go through, so really right now I'm just planning to do this and Shenmue 3, because it is our Shenmue 3 night of the week. But the issue why we are not on the big TV over there, and you might guess it, John, is, yep, it decided to die once again. Yep, turn it on, flashes, and turns back off. So, yes, we went on that adventure. We had that one lucky day. We did our River Raid record, broke our River Raid record. But, lucky enough for us, once again. So, the formula apparently is leave it unplugged for a month, plug it back in, you'll get one night of enjoyment out of it, and then it dies again. But yep, it's doing the exact same thing it was doing before, so I will have to look into repairs and see if it's worth the cost, or finally get it out of here, because if I do get it out of here, decide not to keep it, then what I'm going to do is move this guy over here, which is how we're going to be playing. We got the handheld plugged into our VCR, linked up to here. And I'll move both of these back over here on this table once I can actually get this out of the house into a recycling center. But maybe we'll get lucky and it won't be too pricey. Obviously, I got to get a quote before I decide anything to maybe possibly fix this. Because and I'll say it again and again, this has a great picture, has a great sound. This is a dream TV for retro gamers who want to play stuff on a CRT. I have two AV cables on it. There's no like HDMI or anything like that, obviously. It's got two AVs, a front AV and a back AV, as well as the coax on it. Doesn't have too much in like fancy stereo things, but again, these two speakers on here are all you need. I might be getting a little stereo system thing for this though. I have a friend, squad member, who actually has a kind of older little stereo system that might work for that. I bet I gotta check connections and everything, so I might be able to get some even better sounds on that thing too. But that's down the road to come. Again, I gotta check connections. But yeah, I think we're gonna start with there and Elgin. I'm gonna kind of explain to him what it's doing, see if that's something he's willing to look at, and how much it's going to be, obviously, because and then I have to decide how much I want to put into it. Especially right now, when times are pretty rough, and I don't have a lot of extra funds. Pretty much living paycheck to paycheck, spending $200, $300, $400, $500 On an old TV like that is a tough bill, but again, for now, I kind of want to hold on to it because I can't get that out of my head about how valuable this is for retro gaming. You guys have seen how sort of the Super Nintendo looks on the flat screen TV, but then plug it into this and the picture's beautiful. So that's the issue I'm running into. Not that a lot of stuff I run is on those little things down there and the retro PC on that TV, and it upscales it all nice there. But still, it's nice to have something, which I do. I have this little guy here, but man, that big TV is kind of a valuable thing. So, with that said, I'm going to do Poker Night once again here. We did Poker Night last time on this. Maybe my TV was broken then, or maybe I just thought it would be cool to play it on this. I don't remember which was the case. Because, yeah, I don't do a lot here. I do have a few VHS tapes. I have DVDs. I occasionally, if I have guests down here, I'll put something on here. But otherwise, I don't use this a ton. But it's especially valuable now that that other TV is sort of not working, that I still have at least one cable hooked up. And both of these were left to us in the house, by the way. VCR, DVD combo, they left us a bunch. And they left us this TV. This TV was upstairs in the kitchen for the longest time, not getting used. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get it off of the fridge and then, like, bring it down here. And it works pretty good there. Hello, X-Men, and hello, Tyler. All right. We got our party here. Glad to have you guys here. Let me get the, right now the chats are still been doing good lately, so, but let me get the laptop just in case it does start to act a little wonky, but for now, we've been good all week. We've been good the past 2 live streams. Glad you made it. Yep. We are doing our poker night on the big TV, Tyler, because unfortunately that big TV once again decided not to work. So we got the one lucky night out of it yesterday, and we got the one good night out of it, and it's dead again. So until further notice, we're back on a little TV for our various little projects. No, I'm glad you made it. Now, I won't be able to, it's kind of in the side, I got this thing, I'm not going to re-plug it in, so if it starts acting up, I'll look at the chat, but for now, I'm just kind of sitting it on the other beanbag here, just as a backup in case something starts acting up. But, like I said, past 2 live streams anyway, maybe they fixed their glitches, maybe they fixed their bugs, I don't know. But for the past 2 live streams, it's been working good. Alright, loading up. There we go. Oh, you're watching the Gladiator movie. Awesome. Cool. Hope you are enjoying it. I have never seen the Gladiator movie. But there's also a lot of movies I've never seen. Yeah, so the TV's just basically doing the exact same thing it was doing before. Just, you know, starting to turn it on, and then it flashes and turns itself off. But the best I could tell, this has been a safety feature of it, so there's definitely some kind of component on there that's not working as it, so I may have to have someone look into it if I decide to keep it. So, and said it's a very nice TV to have for retro gaming, for analog gaming, and like the Super Nintendo. If I hook up an Atari or something to it, it's going to look a lot better on that thing than it is on a new flat screen. You guys have seen how sort of pixelated my Super Nintendo is. So that's where I'm kind of stuck on that. So I got to look around. Make sure I got this pulled in. Ah, Hannah Montana. Okay, yes, I do know Hannah Montana. Yes, I was a very big Disney fan in the mid-2000s. Maybe I'll see if I have a Hannah Montana game on the retro PC, but you know, my 2 favorite were probably Kim Possible and Lilo Stitch, but I did watch Hannah Montana as well. So again, we're playing this handheld right here, and you can see the little display here. It'll also show you what cards you have. We do have a career going. As I mentioned when we first logged on, you guys weren't on there. I did this in one other live stream on June 7th, 2025. So 1 year, 1 month, and some change. Right about the same time that I got the laptop, the new laptop. So right about that same time, it's up there. I will link it in the description later on after the live stream ends, but you can search it or you can look at it if you want. But we do have a career mode going on here. There's 2 buttons, A and B. It's pretty basic. There's really nothing fancy. Again, it's a Jakks Pacific. That was a very big brand back in the mid-2000s, right about the time that Hannah Montana was out, when these little handhelds are coming out. And as I mentioned, I'm thinking about starting to do a little bit more research on eBay and such to possibly pick up more of these handhelds. I think that would be pretty cool. They made a ton of these things. I had a few. Obviously, we got the Namco one. I've gotten some of the. I got a handheld of the Atari as well, besides the flashbacks. But they made a lot of them, and I'm sure there's probably some that are pretty cheap on eBay. So I'm going to keep on looking, and I think it'll be fun if they're not too expensive to start getting some and showing them off on the channel if they work well. I don't really see a lot of these at Midwest Gaming Classic, but you know, the next one I go to, which will hopefully be in 2027. I'll keep a lookout there as well, but I don't necessarily see a ton of these around there either. I think we just do. So we have a bankroll right now, $650. I think we, yeah, we've done several on here. This is not just on a live stream. This is just my save name. So all the times that I played since I bought the thing has been saved on here pretty much. So like I said, this does take a little while to go through, so that's garbage. And then after this, the last time we did play this on the last live stream, by the way, we did win, just to mention that. Yeah, I'm not doing without 83. Yeah, thank you for showing me that. That's cool, yeah. Yeah, for modding and stuff, I kind of think of, what's his name? Yeah, Mudahar, somewhere in the gamers. I know we talked a lot about GTA modifications and stuff like that. I don't know about on GTA 5, but I know he's played some modding on some of the older games, the older GTA games. Yeah, if he has an ace, yeah. I don't trust him. He can have him. He's not getting all my money that early. Yeah, this one I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how old this one is, honestly, because it came with the house. Oh, X-Men Clone 1 and 2 on Super NES. All right, I will look that up. I'm almost certain I will have that on the Retro PC because I got a lot of Super Nintendo stuff. So I'm sure I do have it. Haha, win. Yeah, I'd almost bet that we would have that. So I'll look that up. Obviously, I can tell you're a fan of that. Your name. So yeah, I looked it up. I don't know a lot about the X-Men. I mean, I've definitely watched it on TV, but here and there. But I don't know a lot about the franchise. So it might be kind of cool to get into. We do have a straight possibility, so I guess I'll go with that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, we do. We do. Or do we already straight? Oh yeah. Okay, we do. Let's call it for now. Yay! Another win. Ooh, 5-4. There's a special name for a 5-4, but now I can't remember what they called it. My friend and I watched a lot of poker. We played poker. I have a really cool poker set I could kind of show you guys. He had bought one. My friend who now lives in St. Louis, but back then when he lived closer to me, we'd have our poker nights, and I learned all the different kind of card games from him. He's oh god, I don't think anyone has anything. Purify. There was good. Yeah, if I need to have. But yeah, he was big into gambling games and the card games. We'd always go to when I would go to casinos, I'd always go with him, and we played he had a very he had quite a variety of games he introduced me to, like, you know, regular Texas Hold'em, but like he was big into like 3-card poker. Oh boy, try to remember some of the one that I kind of remember him playing a lot with me was Pygow. Yeah, there's quite a variety of things, but it's been forever, and obviously I don't see him as much anymore now. If I'm lucky, I see him once a year. But yeah, he's the one that we visit down in St. Louis once in a while. But he was always big into the games and gambling and all that stuff. And my favorite card game, oh, I'm trying to think. It might be the Pygow one. I'd have to look that up. There was one that was a little different, but I was actually pretty, okay at it. It might be the Pygow one. Otherwise, I do like the general poker games. Blackjack's pretty cool too. I wish I had another handheld that did a blackjack. I got various ones on like the Atari and stuff like that, but yeah, hard game, huh? Yeah, I'd imagine. What do you think you guys got? I have 5. And he won that one, yep. Yeah, Texas Hold'em. This is the classic Texas Hold'em. This is this is the World Poker Tour. They'd have this on so many on TV all the time. I'd watch it. What the heck? This is what hopefully knock somebody out. Let's see. The idea is to let other people get knocked out before you get knocked out. And it took out him. Although Floyd's got a pretty high amount right now. Okay, well, we can keep on letting them knock themselves out. That's okay with me. Y'all want to go in with that? That's fine. Yeah, I got very lucky the last lodge. I got very lucky with a string of all hits. And it really saved my butt and got me in there. Obviously, these are all NPCs. Yeah, back in the 2000s, around this time too, I also had some. I had some kind of online poker game that I used to play too. It wasn't with real money, but now that's sort of it's harder to find online poker stuff. But back then it was more. Hey, we won that one. Shocking. It's hard to find it, but yeah, there was some kind of online. I also had something on my phone for the longest time as well, through Google Play. call your bluff on that, buddy. I don't think you know what you got, but I got a good hand. Uh-oh. That's not good. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. I had a potential for that Queen 10 to do good, but yeah. If you do run out of money, it just gives you more, so it gives you like $400 again, so. But it does keep track, which is pretty cool. It does save your wins and losses, which is nice. Well, now we got something there. I guess I'll go. He's got aces, though, maybe. Whatever. Ew, nice. He had a flush. Not doing as good as did last time. It always adds random people, random names. I see these are all NPCs. Well, that's kind of garbage. Let's see. 5, 6, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, even get a 4. Go straight. Ugh. I'll let you guys have that one. Oh, yeah, do you mean Solitaire? Yeah, I feel like Solitaire is a cool... Obviously, we got that on the Windows XP and a few other PCs, but yeah, Solitaire is cool, too. But yeah, I'd like to find, like, a blackjack handheld. Now, since we have it here anyway, let's see. Just kind of look it up here on eBay. If they actually do sell these things. See if it'll let me actually go to eBay on this old as heck PC. Yeah, no, cool, loaded. Let's just search Jakks Pacific. Well, it has a lot. Oh, it has a lot of toys. Okay, so apparently Jakks Pacific made a lot of toys. Okay, I don't need handheld toys. Apparently, Jakks Pacific is making a lot of Sonic figures, Mario figures, so that's just searching that. What do you call this? Handheld games? Someone's selling a Namco handheld. You already have. Someone's trying to sell another Namco handheld for $70. Power Rangers plug and play. Scooby-Doo for $29. Spider-Man. Jakks Pacific 2006. SpongeBob. Hey, they do have a Hannah Montana. A Hannah Montana Jakks Pacific plug and play. 1999. Superman Wheel of Fortune. That's kind of cool. So apparently they had a Wheel of Fortune one. There's a couple potentials. A Disney Princess one, which I think my daughters may have had that. It doesn't work. Got the original Atari 10-in-1, which we have. They're asking $11 for that. Scooby-Doo, Miss Pac-Man. Again, that's the Namco one that we have. Interesting. I think of all the ones I've seen so far, I'd probably would maybe be interested in that Wheel of Fortune one. I'll have to come back to that. I'll have to see what the condition of, but yeah, Wheel of Fortune sounds kind of cool. But they're out there anyway. There's definitely people making them. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune would be fun. I have Wheel of Fortune on like It's on the retro PC, and I think I had it on like the Nintendo or something, like the original Nintendo, but obviously I don't have those games anymore. Sure. Ah! Garbage, 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 garbage. Nothing. Maybe I can get some of them to fold. Yay! Oh, we split it up between me and Margaret. Okay, cool. Woo! That was a close one. Oh yeah, definitely. I can totally see that. You know, when they stop supporting games and stuff, and you want something new, new updates, you can have it definitely. So no, I totally, I think that's very cool. You know. Yay! Ooh, that's a garbage can. Yeah, you guys can have that one. You guys are all confident. What do you think you got? I'll go on too. Oh, he's got ace king. Oh, that's gonna kill us right there. That's the end of us. Yep. Yeah, figures he'd have the stupid ace king. So you think I can bait them into doing 100? I don't think they have anything. Yeah, sweet. Oh, we got $20 out of it. Okay, I didn't even have to do nothing. Ugh, that's ugly. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to watch them too. I agree, man. You know, it's cool to play them for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was that was an interesting time. That was a lot going on in my life at the time. I was trying to think of what I would play. I probably was still playing my Nintendo 64 at the time because I didn't have the Wii yet. So we split up a little bit, so that worked. Cool. But yeah, around that time, it was, I ended up in like 2011 or 12, something like that. So when I got the Wii, I had a Nintendo 64. I didn't get to play it as much because after I did move out of my house, the Nintendo 64 stayed in my childhood home. And then I was pretty big in the Wii for a while, obviously. Sure. Interesting. Think I'll get Edgar to go in? Let's see. 115, Edgar, see if we can knock you out. I'm just saying. Yeah, he gone. We knocked out Edgar. Or no, we didn't. Okay. I thought we did. We still got money, but I thought we knocked out Edgar. That's not. He might have folded too. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Although he's pretty much now, he's got like 33 left, so. I only will let him have this, though, because that's kind of crappy hand. Oh, he had a good hand, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand. That was a busy time for me, work. I was right about the era that I got married and everything, so it got very busy. And then, like I said, I didn't have a system again until like 2011, 2012 when I got the Wii. So that was kind of a good one. I just kind of fold. Oh, that is garbage hand. You guys can have that. Edgar's back in it. Nine to 4. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shoot! Actually, did I have? Was that 9 to 4? That was. Oh, that would have. Ooh, he had a lot of. He had a full house. Okay, I wouldn't even beat that. Steve the Gamer. Okay, not too familiar with that one. Two more gone. Bye bye. Can you sometimes let them just kind of knock out each other? I'll call it. I don't like that though. Ah, Sacker got it straight. Dang it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Ah. Oh boy. Edgar had 9s and 6s. Okay, yeah, well, he would have beaten me. Dang it. Did lose some money there. You guys are all messing with me. Go knock yourselves out. But Garbage hands, man. What the heck is this garbage, man? You know what? We're gonna be messing with these folks a little bit now. I'm tired of. See what fine, ball, man. Ah, Edgar got me. Hey. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, 27. That's cool. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I've never. I think may have played some GTA at like friends' houses once in a while, but I've never owned a GTA game. But it's fun to go around. Like I said, I think I played it at some friends' house and stuff like that, but definitely not something I know too about. You know, I don't have a PS5. I don't plan to be able to afford to get one anytime soon, so I'll have to evaluate it once it comes out. The new one, GTA 6, once it comes out on PC. Uh, Maybe I can get an old one possibly and play that on the laptop for the heck of it. But yeah, like I said, it's unfortunately I just don't have the handheld, or the console to do that. I don't have any of the PSD4s or anything like that, or play any of the old ones either. So it's just stuff that I can get on the PC if I have the space for it. Um, but obviously we were looking at some pretty hefty space requirements for that for sure when it comes out. Hello, Milwaukee Mike. Oh my gosh, welcome. We've had a good crew tonight so far. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yep. This is our. Again, revisiting. We've been revisiting some of the old handhelds and mini systems. This is a Texas Hold'em World Poker Tour Texas Hold'em game. It's got the little display. Not showing anything right now, but it'll show my cards. Yeah, and so that's the one we're doing today. We last played this June 7th, 2025, so it's been just a little over a year. And we're not doing as good as we did last time, but I haven't won a hand yet, but that's okay. Still enjoy playing it. Well, I do have two pairs, so let's you want to go on? Fine, whatever, bro. Let's do it, whatever. Oh, and Brett got me. Yeah, $52. Jesus Christ. Not doing my good. We're not doing good, man. But I will play one more time. Maybe we'll look on the retro PC. Maybe I'll check out see what they have for as far as the X-Men games go for it. Since you did mention that one, so before we start that one, let me get the PC actually started here. We'll do one more round of this. Do always appreciate your guys' suggestions for game. Yeah, it's definitely not our greatest night tonight in poker, but thankfully I'm not spending real money here. Oh, this is a potentially good hand, too. Nice. Got some money back there. Cool, cool. Nice. Ah, you got me. All right, maybe one more round. One more round. We got Santa up there, Santa Mark. It's definitely more fun to do with friends. I also, in the mid-2000s, would go with a friend to Buffalo Wild Wings, and back then, they don't think they do that anymore. Air Force. Yeah, back then I used to have like a poker game that people would get these handhelds at Buffalo Wild Wings, and everyone who wanted to join could join in and basically play together. You'd be different tables. You didn't have to be in the same party or whatever. You just be all how many handhelds they have is how many people would be in this Texas Hold'em game, similar to this. And yeah, it was fun. It was a blast. And me and my friend would do that. And back when I was kind of like in college and stuff like that, we'd go to the Buffalo Wild Wings in Elmhurst. Fortunately, I think those are long gone. I don't think those really exist anymore, but they have like trivia things there now, but like not the poker thing, you know. That was always fun though. I had a lot of fun doing that, but I took him out. Jeez, I don't think anyone has anything. Ooh, good hand. Ah, Sarah got me again. She had a better straight thing. Ah, you stink. we're kind of stinking at this, so yeah, I'm done with that. It's fun once in a while, but you can watch my previous live stream if you want to see where I did a lot better than that. I definitely kicked my butt today. I was taking a quick look here at the Retro PC just to see what X-Men related stuff we have. I don't know if I have to put the dash in here or what. Okay, maybe I do. That didn't show anything. So let me do the little slashy thing on here. Oh, that's not. That's an underscore. Not what I wanted. I have to get my keyboard out. I don't know where the slash is on here. It's on here. Huh. Alright, whatever. Take my keyboard out. Can't find the slash on there. This whole little keyboard thing. So, we'll put our own slash. Oh yeah, we definitely have stuff. Yeah, it looks like they have an arcade version. Interesting. Well, they have a lot of stuff, man. Oh, a ton of stuff. But what they do have, which we could make this into a gamer short, is looks like they have something kind of similar to the Turtles format, where we did the Turtles format, we did Simpsons. It looks like they have X-Men. So let me load the FB Neo version here. See if this loads. We'll give this a little test run, and if this goes well, I might do a full playthrough on this, like I did with Turtles and Simpsons. I'm gonna verify that this one loads, because the MAME and the FB Neos can be a little flaky sometimes. So it's running through some sort of fake ROM things. Alright, I think this is working. Interesting. Well, let's do a little test run, guys. Yeah, if this goes well, this is not too hard to play, maybe I'll do a gamer short on this, like I did with Turtles, a full playthrough. It looks like a similar setup to both Turtles and Simpsons. Now they have X-Men 2, they got Spider-Man and X-Men. They got a million things, but this is the original arcade version, it looks like. Best I could tell, so let me get you guys moved over here real quick. Yeah, that's interesting. This is a little, like I said, we're not going to do a full run of this because I want to do this for Gamer Shorts, a full playthrough. But it looks like it's got a very cool, you probably can't see it that well, but it looks a lot like the Turtles and Simpsons. I do remember, I didn't play it a ton, but I do remember the X-Men in the arcade back in the day. Same era that they had Turtles, Simpsons, and all that. I do very well remember this 4-player cabinet being in arcades for sure. But again, it was a franchise I didn't really know a lot about or watch. So I didn't play it a ton, but this thing definitely has a lot of Turtles vibes for sure. You got the 4 players. I only have the 1 controller, so I can only be whoever is player 1. Alright, cool. I hope you buy it. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, I don't know, again. I can't exactly afford it, but I also can't afford a PlayStation 5, so hopefully, by the time it comes out on PC, I'll have a gaming desktop with a decent hard drive on it that I can put big games and all that, and that hopefully be a better time for me. Obviously, that's going to be a little while before it gets ported to PC, so I have some time. But yeah, unfortunately right now, I don't have a system to play it. I don't have the hard drive to play it either. I don't have the 700 gigabytes or whatever it's going to require anyway, so it's got to work out where I have a working PC that has that sort of space, or a PS5, and unfortunately, I just don't see myself being able to buy a PS5 anytime soon, or a PS6 or whatever the next thing is comes out. Just unfortunately, do not have the extra money for that. But let me know how you like it. I know obviously there's a lot of people are going to be buying it. A lot of people have pre-ordered it already. But fortunately for me, I got to stick retro. Unfortunately, I don't think we have, because I don't have PlayStation 2. I don't even have the original GTA on here, sadly. So I think I could get it in Steam at some point if I really wanted to, but nothing on the retro PC. This is interesting. I'm gonna be testing this out. This could be good. I'm trying to think of what would be another good Wayne's Gamer Shorts. I've been kind of on a roadblock with that. Just like not being able to figure out what I want to play next, and this might be a good one. This might be a good one. All right, let's get you guys moved over here. Get this keyboard put away real quick. Classic arcade sounds, though. Now let's see again, the way my controller is set up, I'm only going to get whoever the one player is. Select should give us a credit. Okay, press start. Good. Oh, okay, it's letting me choose. Okay. I get to choose. I don't know. I know who Wolverine is. That's the only one I really know, so I guess we could be him. It's the only one I'm familiar with.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is the X-Men.
Go and save the city.
Now, if it's anything like Turtles or Simpsons, you can pretty much do a full playthrough in like 1 or 2 episodes. Turtles, I split it up into 2. Simpsons, I put it together into 1. Typical jump, hit, yeah, so very Simpsons vibes here. It's like I have a special sort of weapon too here, that... Hopefully the save state works better than it did with the, with the Simpsons. That didn't go so well. I'll probably test out the save state here too, just to make sure. Yeah, this is very similar to both to Simpsons and Turtles. I can kind of picture in mind how the cabinet looked, but again, just wasn't one I was typically playing. I just didn't. Wasn't a franchise I just knew a lot about. Cool. This is good though. I mean, Cyclops. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Cyclops. Maybe I could do that. Okay, we have credits to continue.
Wolverine,
Okay, good. That's what we need. We need to make sure it's continuous work, and it does. Yeah, that's probably the only one I would have recognized it. I mean, I might have recognized a couple characters, but like if you asked me, like, yeah, what was the character in that? Probably the first one I would come to my mind would be Wolverine. Oh my god, we're getting our butts kicked. Ah! Oh, on PS5. Ah, darn it. I won't be able to play it. I don't have a PS5. I kind of do want a PS4 because it's not as pricey, and I know that you could play, multiple, like PS2, PS3, so that I'd have more options on a PS4, I think, as far as, like, getting, like, older games. PS4 would probably let me play a lot of the older GTA as well if I wanted to do that. Oh, it's been that long, huh? Let me see if we have that player Cyclops, huh? Okay, cool. I'll have to remember that. Oh, I can put my name in here, I guess. Okay, cool. I don't know if it'll save it or not, but. Alright. I'm going to put that into Notepad as well, Cyclops, so I'll have that saved just.
X-Men.
Because I can be that character when I do the playthrough. I don't mind. It doesn't really make any difference for me. I said Wolverine's just the only one I know. So we'll verify that we have that. So let me save that too. Desktop. Just gonna save it on the old laptop down here. There we go. Cool. Laser glass. I mean, laser glasses sounds pretty cool though. So that guy up there, right? Okay, cool. At least it lets you choose. It doesn't let you. Simpsons and Turtles you can't choose, unfortunately, because I'd have to get multiple controllers set up or whatever. Then I could probably, but. All right, so I do kind of recognize him too. I kind of recognize him. Oh, cool! And he does. He literally has laser coming out of his eyes like that. Especially that's a special move. Sims didn't have a lot of special moves or anything like that, so this is actually kind of a step up a little bit from the Turtles and the Simpsons. You get to choose. You didn't have like a special attack really in either of them either. You could do jump, punch, or jump punch and jump kick like that. You had all those, but you didn't have like a special move. So, all right, yeah, we could definitely when we do our gameplay through, we could definitely be Cyclops. That's cool. Who's this guy? Yeah, you guys will have to let me know. Of course, the gamer shorts aren't live, so I can't have you guys show me all the characters and let me know who's what. But I know the Turtles bad guys well enough, but I'm not totally versed on X-Men bad guys. Easy enough to beat, though. We have a special mutant power. Note that mutant. Okay, we lost that. All right, let's check the. Let's get rid of these guys first. All right, let's check the save states after we get out of here. There you go. Bye bye. So save state, select, and what? Save state. Okay, good. Well, let's see. Simpsons just didn't work. Turtles was fine. Let's go back. See if this loads it back where we want to be. Oh, here's our full list. I'll show you guys real quick what we have. Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade Revenge. The Uncanny X-Men for NES. Of course, we have X-Men, MAME, FB Neo. These are all just different versions. 6-player. These are all basically the same thing, but X-Men for Mega Drive / Sega Genesis. Game Gear. X-Men Madness and Murder World, Clone Wars, X-Men 2, Clone Wars, Clone Wars, Clone Wars, Clone Wars. For MAME, we have, looks like a newer game, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men 2 La Vengeance de Wolverine. It's a European or Spanish, I don't know, whatever that is. Children of the Atom for PSX. So MAME, Saturn, PlayStation 1, we have X-Men Children of the Atom. So one of our newish games are the original PlayStation, pretty much. And like Nintendo 64. X-Men Game Masters Legacy, X-Men Mojo World, X-Men Mutant Academy, that'll be one of our fairly newer games. We have a Mutant Academy for Game Boy Color. What else we got? We have Reign of Apocalypse for Game Boy Advance. X-Men, the official game for Game Boy Advance. X-Men versus Street Fighter. But pretty sure I remember seeing that in the arcade. That's MAME. Same thing for PSX. X-Men Street Fighter, the same thing. I remember seeing that in the arcade. I don't remember seeing X-Men Children of the Atom, but that looks like that was an arcade game. And then to round it out, we have X-Men Mutant Wars. X-Men Wolverine's Rage, Game Boy Color, Mutant Wars, Game Boy Color, and Wolverine's Rage again for Game Boy Color. So we got a lot, but the original arcade one will be the one I'll do for the Gamer Shorts because that lines up pretty well with our Turtles and Simpsons playthrough. So save state, it's there. Let's see if it actually launches. If it does, that'll be good, because then I can do this in stages. I can play a little bit each morning or whatever. Okay, cool, perfect. All right, that did load. So let's go a little farther. We're gonna try this one more time. If that does load, then that's good. I don't have to do it all in one sitting. I could do it, mix it up among mornings, evenings, or whatever, and then stitch it all together after editing to make it one, either a part 1 or part 2, depending how long it takes to get through it. The Turtles took a little while. That ended up that had to be. This has got a, okay, so this has even got like a, Turtles had something like this too. Where we were going down like an escalator. I think in the Turtles in Time maybe, but there's a lot of feels to the Turtles on this one. Obviously, X-Men and Turtles were kind of in competition with each other back then. It definitely feels like they took a lot of inspiration from Turtles or vice versa or something. I don't know, but... Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Alright, let's test this out one more time. Save state 2. Obviously, I'm just going to delete these. And if this loads, this next one loads, I think we're good. That was opening up a new game. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's get out of here. Save states. Yeah, we also have a decent amount. Yeah, I agree. The Christmas box for sure. All right, let's launch this one. If this one loads okay, then I think it's good. Is it 1 o'clock already? Oh my goodness. Oh geez, yeah, we gotta get to Shenmue. Okay, it's working. Good, good. I don't know what was going on with The Simpsons. I may have just saved it at a wrong spot, but this is working. Good, good. So, all right, there you go. That whenever I get a chance to film and finish that, that will be the next Gamer Shorts. X-Men for the arcade. And I don't need to save either one of these. Delete, 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 delete. All right, cool. And it's the first FB Neo one. I'm not even going to try the MAME because the MAMEs sometimes work, sometimes don't. We usually have better luck with the FB Neo. It is running, it's saving, it's letting us add credits. That's all I really need to do to play this. So we will do the FB Neo, which again is kind of like MAME. There is a difference. I don't know. Someone mentioned it in the chat at one point. I just don't remember what the difference is, but I can actually Google it now that I have a laptop down here. What's FB Neo? Oh, okay, so it's similar. It is, I call it FB. I sometimes call it Facebook by accident. I don't know why. I just see FB, I think of Facebook. It is actually called Final Burn Neo. Final Burn Neo is an actively maintained multi-system arcade and console emulator famous for high-accuracy emulation of classic 2D games and fighting platforms like Capcom Neo Geo. So there you go. It is the gold standard for arcade preservation and competitive play, offering tighter input latency and requiring fewer system resources than heavyweights like MAME. So maybe MAME requires sometimes the PC doesn't have the resources to play MAME, and that's why it loads FB Neo? I don't know. There's a decent amount of RAM in this thing. Thankfully, I'm really appreciative because, yeah, Todd got me this thing set up, and he upgraded the RAM before the RAM crisis and everything like that. He also put an SSD in there. Considering all the hectic, crazy prices, Todd didn't charge me for anything, but given the prices that are today, he might have said, "No, you need to give me money for this. I ain't giving you all this stuff for free, man." I don't know. I don't know for sure. I was just lucky enough to get it to what I did. But how long have we had this? I gotta see here. Let me find when I actually released that video. Obviously, it took a little while to edit it, but let me see when I actually put that out. If I can find the actual video here. Let's search that PC. Journey to the Ultimate Retro Gaming System. The Journey to Ultimate Retro Gaming System, of course, would not come without a little snafu, technical glitches. So I think this video... Okay, yeah, so Journey to the Ultimate Retro Gaming System, because we started out when we tried to originally get the Xbox set up. I don't know how many of you remember me attempting to do the Xbox, but when did I release that video? That's not even a year old yet? Have I not even had this for a year yet? Oh my goodness, I'm kind of shocked. I thought I've had it at least for a year. No! Okay, I'm a little surprised. I've had the PC and laptop apparently more. It did take a little while because I had to go through a process of getting the Xbox, setting it up, eventually failing. Well, most likely the hard drive failing, the mechanical hard drive, getting it back to Todd, getting Todd to set up the retro PC. So it's maybe been close to a year. I don't remember exactly when I started that process, but I released the final video on December 10th, 2025. So it has been quite a year, but we're probably getting close to a year of when I got that original Xbox, because there was a bit of process, and I may have said it in video, like what day it is, but I don't really remember. But that is a pretty, it's kind of a lengthy video. It's 35 minutes, but it is interesting to watch the process of what I had to go through and testing it out, setting it up, and yeah, kind of the we got the infamous Code 7 on the original Xbox, and then that was pretty much RIP for that. And then we set up the lights, and then there's something else I apparently got through Amazon. I don't remember now. And I think that was the first video too that I mentioned that CRT was starting to fail as well. So yeah, all that's in there. There's a lot of stuff in that video if you guys ever want to watch that. It's called Journey to the Ultimate Retro Gaming System. Might be in my Wayne's Arcade World playlist as well. But yeah, so we're getting about to a year now, the Retro PC. Probably not quite yet, but closer to the fall, I think we'll have that set up now for officially a year. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was more than a year. Honestly, that kind of surprises me. But yeah, we're not quite there. We are over a year now. I have not done my year in review of the laptop yet. Been just a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I've not had time to do that, but I will eventually do that as well. But yeah, now it's time to... My laundry might be ready to switch over as well, and then we are going to go over to Shenmue upstairs now. I think we're good with the laptop for now. I'm just going to lock it, put it back into its little hiding spot here. Its new hiding spot. Even though the chat's been working, this has actually been very helpful, having this laptop down here, because you probably don't know it unless you live stream, but like it will show you the chat, but like a little earlier someone put a longer chat message in there, and it only stays up for so long and then disappears. And I couldn't read the whole thing in time, so I was able to look at the laptop and see what they had said. So that's another benefit of having that down there. So I'm obviously just keeping this laptop. There's really nothing I'm doing with it at this point. I'm doing everything on the Gigabyte, so it's like there's really no thing for me to do with it. So it's storing some old files on there, and I have Facade, I think, still on there. A version of Onverse that doesn't work anymore. Yes, outside of that, is really I'm not using it for video editing anymore, gaming, or really for any internet stuff, because Windows 7, I load up my YouTube channel. I'm happy it works still. I can still load up Chrome, a very old version of Chrome, even that's not technically very safe, but it works for what I need to do. Thankfully, it stays connected to the internet for the most part. All right, so we do have something new. X-Men, that'll come. The next Gamer Shorts. I don't know when that's going to come out, because again, depending on how busy my schedule is, I sometimes do it in stages and play for 10-15 minutes, save state, come back the next day, and then over a period of 2 or 3, like the Turtles one took me a little while to get through all that. So it all depends on how busy I am, but that will definitely be the next Gamer Shorts. It'll just fit in really well, having done the Turtles and the Simpsons now, so I think that'll be pretty cool. None of my Gamer Shorts have really gotten any, great views. It is what it is. It's easy enough content to do, but yeah, it's not like it's been amazing number-wise and stats-wise, It's just kind of average 35, 50 views, very similar to what my live streams I've been getting. Not too many comments, once in a while, 1 or 2 comments maybe. It's whatever, it's just not super exciting. But, yeah, we're going to be getting back into the Wii as soon as well. I don't have Wii Fit or Wii Play like Sam wants to do. I still don't have his games out to play, but, Sam aside, we will get back into Wii, and I think you guys might remember that. I know Tyler remember this when I first picked this up at the antique store. I haven't played this in a long time either. Yeah, not too long before we got Steam, I was playing Need for Speed Pro Street, but this has been a really long time as well. I picked this up at the antique store, and I know Tyler was online when I did this once or twice. It's a pretty cool game. Not my favorite. I do like the originals better that I had on the PC, but it's still a pretty nice game as well. Still gotta get batteries changed in this remote. See if this actually will turn off. Okay, good for now. Yeah, I gotta get new AAA's in this thing. This remote's starting to not be too good. Needs to be battery changed. It's lasted a while. Lasted since I originally bought this in 2022 or 2023. I think maybe 2022. I got this lamp and these bulbs. Well, I've had the lamp, but I got the bulbs, and yeah, the same batteries in it. But yeah, it's starting to not be too happy with me. Oh, we gotta get this TV turned off as well, and this VCR. That's off. That's off. Yeah, I think you'll like this too, Tyler. We've talked about. I'm gonna actually do a personal video too. I think. Obviously, I don't have the money to rent out a building or anything like that, or who knows how I'd work it out with my cousin for the arcade games. But there's a very interesting building in my neighborhood that they're renovating. I don't know what happened to it. The business closed down. It was there for the longest time. It was almost like this sort of, I don't know, sort of weird vape shop that also kind of sells special things that you can put in pipes and I assume all on the up and up in the legal, but it's like the special sort of incense and things that you can. A weird shop, not my vibe at all. But they closed up, and then they kind of put paper over the windows and everything. It's in my neighborhood. It's close to the park. It's a small building. I've just been kind of looking at like that could be a real life Wayne's Arcade World 4.0, as we talked about. What I would, and I want to kind of do a video on that because just kind of get your feedback. Like if I ever did have a real life Wayne's Arcade World, what would you want to see? So I'm gonna do the video, get your feedback. I'm gonna kind of talk about that because I have these thoughts of like I mentioned before about I'd want to have retro arcade games. Not so much the prize games like the Dave and Buster's, um, and all the malls and the bowling ones and everything like that. It's like I just don't care so much about that. Everyone's doing that. Whatever that one is that's in Gurney Mills, I forget. But and then Woodfield has one now too. It's like everyone does that, but I want to have some of the classic arcade games. Maybe like old fashioned like riding games that the kids can sit in, like the little old fashioned merry-go-round things and stuff like that. I don't know if I would use tokens. I don't know if I'd have on free play. Maybe some newer stuff, but I want to keep it retro. I also thought it would be really cool too. I'm kind of inspired by seeing other people doing arcades. 8-bit guy, he has an arcade thing. Kind of get inspiration from him as well as my cousin, but want to keep it family friendly. But like maybe have a little section if there's enough room. It's not a big area, but I don't want a big area either. If I ever did something together, I wouldn't want a big area. I want maybe to have like a dozen retro arcade games. Again, maybe some ride things, a little, maybe a little eating area. I don't know if I would go into that area or not, but like to just have something cool like that, but also like it is similar to 8-bit guy does, and have maybe little if there's room like setups to have like retro gaming consoles where folks could sit down free or maybe just to pay when you enter type of deal, or maybe have like some kind of Nintendo setup, an old PlayStation or whatever, where folks can go and play some games like that, kind of a Midwest gaming classic vibe. I don't know. But I will talk about that. That's also going to be a future personal video, and I'll show you that location. There's not like signs up that it's for rent or anything. Like I said, it's not even on one of the main business districts. It's on Pearl Street actually, which is where close to where the park is, where all the parades go down. Which we're going to have a parade coming up Sunday. Them in the video. This location's been in a lot of my videos too, because either be walking around or showing the parade on Pearl Street. Um, And yeah, it's been boarded up for a little while. They're fixing up the inside, and um, used to be West Dundee back to yep. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you've been able to check it out. I did not start going to Spring Hill until 2022 when I did my first video, early winter 2022, around January, February, something like that. And I vlogged as much as I could until it closed down in 2024. I think I did pretty good. I documented the last holiday season. I documented Sbarro before it closed down. I documented their arcade there before it closed down. Um, Unfortunately, I did not go there back when the food court was open. I had not gone to Spring Hill at that point, so I never got to see this food court in person. It looked pretty cool. But, given the situation, given how quickly it closed down after about 2 years of filming it, I documented a lot of stuff on it. I documented the final week. And then also, I got a little piece of Spring Hill. I showed this in a video, but since we're down here, I'll show it anyway, because I keep it in my secret spot. I collect rocks. At some point, I'll also do a personal video of my rock collection when I go to the beaches and stuff like that. Whenever I do a vlog at a beach or something like that, I collect a rock. I've done a lot of videos since the beginning. When I moved from Lake Zurich to McHenry, I thought I lost the rock collection, but turns out I still had it, but it's upstairs in a bag. I think. I gotta look through that. If that's the case, I'm gonna maybe find a good place to display these or something. I don't know. I need to find a good spot because I don't want to show you too much of the messy closet, but I don't know where that rock's from, but here is some of the rock collection of the beaches. But I'll show you. It's really cool. Right here. I think the last vlog I did inside Spring Hill Mall, they were in the process, sadly, of emptying out the fountain, cleaning up the bushes and stuff like that, getting some of the dirt cleared out. There was just a lady kind of walking through there. I think the waterfall was either still on or it turned off at the time. I don't remember. Again, you guys can go watch that video. But I grabbed something on my way out. You'll see towards the end of me kind of talking like I'm sitting by the waterfall, kind of doing my sort of outro to the video. Well, while I was doing that, I grabbed this. And I briefly show it to you as well. But yes, this beautiful little rock here is from the fountain of Spring Hill Mall. I was certainly not supposed to grab this, but, they're just going to toss out everything in a dumpster anyway. So, you know what? There was tons of them. I just grabbed the one that's closest to me. And it's smooth. And yes, this is my little piece of Spring Hill Mall that I always have here in Wayne's Arcade World. And I would love to put this in a display case or something at some point. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing special. It's just a rock, and I got a million of them down here. But this one stays up on the shelf, safely away from anything, and I don't throw it out. This is my most special rock. As SpongeBob would say, it's more than a rock, right? It's more than a rock. This is a very special rock. Even better than SpongeBob's rock. This is my little piece of Spring Hill Mall history. I also have a little brick thing from the Des Plaines Oasis. That's another story. That's in the garage. I can't really show it to you right now. But next to that brick, this is probably the coolest little collectible I got. And yep, I grabbed this my last day that I vlogged Spring Hill Mall. It was like a day or two before it closed. And it just sits up here with me in Wayne's Arcade World. So, just since I was down here anyway and you were talking about Spring Hill Mall, I just thought I'd show it to you, and it sits up here. And if any of you want to come over to Wayne's Arcade World in McHenry, I'll be happy to show it to you. My little piece of Spring Hill Mall history right there. So it was a really, I did not go in there thinking about that. That was just, I was happening to sit in there. I was doing my outro and just kind of looked at the side, to my side, and I'm like, there's a bunch of rocks just kind of sitting here. I'm like, so, I was a little bit of a rebel that day, but happy I did it. Especially knowing that that was all going to be torn down, and looking at it today, as you saw on that one live stream, how it's all just basically a bunch of flat property. So, they didn't preserve anything from Spring Hill Mall. They didn't save the fountain. They didn't save anything. They didn't move the fountain anywhere. So I saved one little rock from that fountain. Not too many malls with fountains left as it is, so. Alright, we're going to get the laundry switched over, and then we'll head upstairs for Shenmue for, probably an hour or so. See where we get with that. Pretty much I don't have to get to bed super early. The one thing I do have to do, because I do have obviously work tomorrow night, is I have to get up somewhat early before I go back to bed to finally get this haircut. Yes, I'm getting my haircut in the morning, so this is the last time you'll see this crazy hair getting, not shaved, but it's getting cut down quite a bit again, so I'm overdue for that, so the next time I do a live stream, I will have a lot less hair, so for now, because it's getting cut thin. I don't quite do the shave or the spike, but I get it pretty close to a spike. Very, very, they basically call it finger length. That's kind of the term that they use. And each person has their version of what finger length is, depending on their fingers, but finger length is more or less what we do. Very, very short. That's what I've been doing pretty much since I was a teenager, for the most part, so. But yeah, happy to have a little piece of Springfield Mall, and I'm working on my mall video now. It is pretty much edited, compiled. I don't know when it'll come out. That just kind of depends on how I progress with the backlog. But I just finished editing my video at Lincolnwood Town Center in Lincolnwood, Illinois. Not the last, because I think the one in Ford City has since closed. But I did not go to Ford City because it's too far away and kind of in a sketchy area. Somebody kind of advised me I probably shouldn't go through there. I feel kind of bad I didn't check it out, but it's kind of on the southwest side of Chicago. It's not even near me anyway. It's like well over an hour to get down there, so I just kind of skipped that, let that close. But I did document Lincolnwood. We did a vlog. We did a live stream, drive-through to Lincolnwood, but that video is fully edited now. Will probably come out. I don't think it'll come out in July. Possibly. It might come out in July, but most likely it'll come out in August. So that's exciting. There is a video coming out in the morning, a regular video. It is just, I think it's like a nature video, pretty basic nature video. So stay tuned. That'll come out in the morning. So went to grocery shopping at Meyer and Elgin. Okay, cool. I do know where that is. I think that's off Randall. I have not, well, I don't say I've never been there. I might have been there once or twice. I've never vlogged there. It's not anywhere I do regular shopping, but I have been there. Obviously, we have the Meyer in McHenry. It's kind of a smaller Meyer, older Meyer. Maybe one of the originals come to Chicagoland area. I don't know. Rolling Meadows might be a little older. I'm not sure, but that one in McHenry's been there for a while. And then if you want a really nice Meyer, I recommend the one in Round Lake Beach. That is like, there's no such thing as a Super Meyer, but if there was a Super Meyer, that would be it. It's huge. Nice layout, but it's big. It's actually, interestingly enough, if you're into the Round Lake history, the last remaining Super Kmart was in Round Lake Beach, which has since been demoed and is now being turned into a Target. But they completely demolished the building, sadly enough. But I did do a video there. I did a video outside. It's been documented. It's up on a channel. It's been up on the channel for quite a while now. But I looked it up, and the square footage of the Meyer out there is actually bigger than the square footage of the Super Kmart, what Super Kmart was. I found an old ad advertising the Super Kmart out there before it had opened or before it closed or something like that. And the square footage was just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit bigger. The Meyer was actually a little bit bigger than the Super Kmart was. So both still very big stores, and it will be now a very big Super Target at some point. We're also eventually going to be getting a Target in Johnsburg. Again, close by me in McHenry. I don't know when that's going to open. That's probably 2027. I would assume the one in Round Lake Beach is going to be a 2027, something like that as well. Apparently, Target's making a comeback and opening up new stores. when everyone's closing stores, apparently Target's opening up new stores. So we got one coming to Round Lake Beach. We got one coming to Johnsburg. I will vlog it. Definitely will vlog it. My wife's pretty happy. There is Target coming to town again. There used to be one for the longest time, and then it closed down. And then turned into a few other things before it eventually became a storage unit. So, but yeah, the Elgin one is cool, and I could definitely check that out if I'm in the area at some point. I don't often do my Uber Eats adventures that far down, but I do occasionally get down sent to Elgin. I do go down to Randall, but usually not too far past like Algonquin. I end up doing Uber all the time there. I've done one Uber adventure take me to Algonquin already. But yeah, the one in Elgin is nice. There's a lot of stuff in that area for sure, but I don't go too far beyond like Algonquin Commons normally. But I do know the area, so do know where that is. Like I said, that's pretty sure that's off of Randall. Yeah, I could definitely take a look at that again. So have you gone to that? So are you? So I'm guessing are you still into the area, or have you moved out of the Chicago area? I can't remember. I try to keep track of. That's right, 145. Okay, so you've been okay. So that's right. You're still from the area. Okay, I definitely have quite a mix of people who used to live in Chicagoland and moved out, and then people who do live in. So it's kind of been. I try to keep track the best I can, but sometimes it gets hard for me to keep track. Okay, so then you're still in the area then. Okay, which I kind of thought you were, but I've also a lot of people that once lived in Chicago and moved out to other states. And it's a little hard for me to keep track. But yeah, Meijer's a really nice store. The problem I've been having. Okay, so you've been in 2003. Okay, yep, I do remember you telling me about being in Elgin. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know at some point if I'm ever in there vlogging. I haven't done a ton, but I do have vlogs up on the channel. There's a King County playlist. There's like a little island thing in downtown Elgin. I forgot what it's called now, but there's like a little island area. I documented the area once when it was flooded in 2019, and then I documented again some years later when it wasn't flooded and I could actually get to the little island thing. So those videos are up on the channel. Not too much. I did document the bridge, the pedestrian bridge underneath I-90 that connects to the Fox River Trail. That is technically in Elgin as well. I think I did that around COVID time. That's actually got a pretty decent amount of views on it, surprisingly. Not the most exciting video, but it's actually did really good with views. It's called the Hidden Fox River Trail Bridge or something like that. It goes under I-90, and technically that is in Elgin as well. And then I think also, if you look on there's also a video I did at like Jelk Forest Preserve or something like that. I think that's technically Elgin. That might be South Elgin. I also did the Hidden Waterfall thing. That's kind of a more recent video. I did that. That is definitely South Elgin, not Elgin. That's South Elgin, so it's still a little north of where you are. But not too far from here. Really cool though. If you check out that video, if you do like nature stuff, want to check out a hidden waterfall, it's a really cool thing over there. Wouldn't be too far away from where you are, but it's off of I think off of 25 or something like that. So might be worth checking it out. Elgin's a cool area. I've been wanting to do some kind of a video at downtown Elgin as well. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet with that. It's a cool area. I just haven't done a lot with it yet. But yeah, I've covered a few things, and they're up there. Like I said, there's a King County playlist, so if you're interested in that. Elgin's a cool area, though. I don't know a lot about that. The only thing I've done over there mostly is going to the Grand Victoria Casino. I haven't done in a while because they used to have a little selection of cheap games there, cheap slots into the. Oh, okay. So that's intro. Okay, so yeah, you definitely have been there more than me. Yeah, what I do in Elgin is I've gone to the Grand Victoria Casino, but like I said, they used to have like cheaper mechanical slots in their basement, and then they got rid of the games in their basement, and then everything upstairs is all the super expensive slots that I don't like playing because I don't like to go through $20 in 2 minutes. So I like the cheaper penny slots, and they just fortunately got rid of a lot of those. So kind of a bummer, but I've never vlogged it, but I have been there, and it's probably been 2 or 3 years since I've last been there. Would like to go back though and try to see what's going on. But it's nice. It's cool. I mean, it's a boat. It's a casino on a boat, and yeah, I know a lot of video games get kind of controversial when they have like casinos and loot boxes and that sort of thing where you can spend money. I know a lot of games have gotten kind of trouble over the years. I don't know if GTA ever had like casinos or not, but there's been they've had a lot of things in the GTA game. I can't remember what game it was that I remember some game over the past 5 years or something that's getting controversial. I had a lot of controversies for having like little casino mini games that kids were spending like real money. I don't think it was like Roblox, but there was some kind of online currency that they could use on it. I don't know if it was like a Fortnite type game or some kind of game like that, some kind of online game that was in some hot water for having these like virtual casinos and stuff like that. We haven't really had anything. I'm just like thinking of the games that we've been playing so far. There hasn't really been too many casino type things. I mean, Onverse technically, and Nicole's okay, cool. Yeah, Nicole's is nice. I've done a little bit of videos there. You can check it out if you want. I did buy like one Christmas item for my wife there this last season before it closed. I don't know if I just happened to be vlogging there in the area and then just decided to pick it up there or what, but sadly it is definitely gone as well now, so RIP to Kohl's. And they also turned the Kohl's in Schaumburg apparently into an H Mart, which is where I went today. I did post a picture of the community post that used to be a Kohl's. And they turned the Kohl's into an H Mart, a Korean grocery store. Pretty cool place. I did get some food there, as you saw. It's kind of cool. It's a neat place. I'm still kind of on the fence on whether I like that better than Mitsuya. I really do like Mitsuya. But if you want a good Asian-themed grocery store and a full-on themed grocery store, a big grocery store, H Mart's the one to definitely go to. Mitsuya's grocery store is much smaller, but I might like their food court better. Their food court H Mart's a little on the pricey side as well, so keep that in mind. My corn dog didn't cost me that much, but there were definitely many $20, $30 dishes over there. The Target and Elgin. Okay, yep, Target and Elgin. Target's nice, and I will definitely keep you updated on the progress. Obviously, once the one opens in Johnsburg, I will vlog it as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And we are going to get started momentarily. I'm just going to take a quick washroom break and get a little something to drink. We'll let Tyler know that we're heading out to Steam here. And we'll be good to go, guys. So yeah, just give me a moment here. Cool. Back in. Sound. Let's get that sound up. Oh, I have a Windows update waiting too. Yeah. I don't know when that'll do its update thing, but all right. Cool. Tyler's online, so we're just about ready. Like I said, I'm just gonna get something to drink real quick. Quick washroom break, and then we'll be on. And I gotta get the map up here as well as the chat. Okay, and we don't need those to me. This is the map, although I haven't really needed it too much lately. I think I've kind of figured it out, but yeah, this is the map. We also have one for we have one up here for Bayou Village, but kind of sad we won't be needing this map too much longer, but I got them all saved. If we revisit Shenmue 1 and 2, I still have all those maps saved as well in case we need it, but yeah, I'm thinking about going back into Shenmue 1 as well, starting with Shenmue 1 and I don't know, just kind of doing weird things Just kind of talking to NPCs, going into every shop, and just kind of wandering around, not really worried because obviously we've completed all the mission, but like going through his original village and just looking through all the shops and just kind of reminiscing and stuff. And so that'll be down the road. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna get started with that, but it's kind of my thought to kind of get back in there as we are gradually, um, wrapping up the Shenmue series. This is one of my favorite maps, though. This has been one of my favorite layouts. Shenmue 2 was nice, but it was really, really big. There was a lot of walking in between. Shenmue 1 was nice. It was kind of on the small side. And I think they did a good job with Shenmue 3 here and the village. Just making it very walkable. There's still a lot of stuff, but it's still not, it's not like going through Hong Kong where it took forever to get from one thing to the other. And like I said, Shenmue 1 was kind of on the small side. They did a good mix here. So I got to give them credit. I got to give Yu Suzuki credit, where he included a lot of things, even a little like area to do fights and stuff. And it's a good size. It's interesting. It's an interesting layout. You still kind of have to walk around and kind of go from one spot to the other. You got to kind of make the little U-turn throughs here or whatever. But like, it's still a good line, and it's not too far. You don't spend a ton of time just walking to get to one building or the other. Yeah, Shenmue 2 definitely was very very extensive with their map, and they did it. They did a nice mix. They did a nice mix. You got two arcades. You still have a tomato shop. You have most of the you have a ton of places you can buy food and stuff like that. So they did a really good job. A nice little layout. There's kind of little more nature areas over here. It's an area road, and then you have more of the markets and the city vibe over here. And you still have your ferry terminal, your warehouse, everything over here. So they did really nice with laying that out, in my opinion. All right, now we'll take the washer break, and then we will get back into that. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, James. Welcome back, Tyler. He's on messaging here. Yes, Shenmue did a great job with his coziness. Yes, definitely. Indeed. They did a good job putting this together. Fingers crossed with Shenmue 4. I'm sure it's going to have hopefully have a lot of the same vibes. Barnes and Nobles. Yes, I kind of remember that being there. We used to have Barnes and Nobles in McHenry as well. It closed down. Then it became a room place, I think. Then the room place closed down now. I don't know. I forget, but I think there was a Barnes and Noble at some point in McHenry. And obviously, if it's not too expensive, I can get Shenmue 3 enhanced. I know we just kind of played it, but yeah, I don't think you guys would mind if I do it again. I mean, I just hope that the enhanced version has enough that it kind of keeps it exciting and doesn't feel like you're just playing the same game over again, and it will have some more kind of exciting things. So, Algonquin comments. Okay, yep, I remember that one there. Yep. Oh, okay. So this is where we are going. We're meeting up now with what's his name? We're meeting up with Ren, and we're going. And I think we're going to try and fight the bad guys now. I think so. I don't know if we're really that close to the end or not. I'm not really sure yet. But we possibly have some big fights coming. Yeah, I forgot about it. I got to put that in the title again that we had our big fights or whatever. I got to update that title later. All right, off to see Red. Is he actually gonna help us fight now?
Hey, Red. What? Oh, it's you. I'm ready. Let's head to the Red Snake's hideout. Right on. Let's do it.
Yeah, try pulling your pants up, bro. Start with that.
Hey. Hey, you punks! Show yourselves! I'll be fighting you this time. I'm not like the weakling you fought before. Hey. Who the hell is this? Shut your... Stop cowering and get him! You schmucks!
Ah, classic, man. This is fighting with Red, man. This bringing back some good memories. Shenmue 2. One where it actually wasn't hiding from us. Should we help out Ren? See, it's so much easier when you have Ren. See?
These guys are nothing. How did you lose to them again? Maybe you've lost your touch or something? Huh? Hey.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Who is this guy? It's a monster.
I don't want to fight this dude. No way. Oh, you're gonna make me fight him. Yeah, that didn't last long.
There's no way we can take this gorilla. Damn it. Let's get out of
Probably a good idea. Pick your battles, right? What if
Wowza. That was a close
you're kind of bet to lose that one as part of the storyline?
Shenmue.
Oh, we have a reunion, everybody.
Hey, who would have thought you hooked up with a girl?
Leo, who is he?
Oh, I guess he doesn't know Red yet.
Red.
I guess you never met Red.
You
That's
already
good.
told her stories about me, huh? But that doesn't mean you can leave me in the dark. Where did you meet a girl like this? Hmm? What's the matter, Ren? Never mind. It's none of my business. I'll see you around. Seriously, that guy.
Seriously.
Maybe we should turn in for the night.
Sure.
Sweet dreams, Leo.
Aww.
Good night.
She said sweet dreams. She's so adorable. I still have my Nozomi, but maybe she kind of has. Maybe she does have a crush on him. Think she has a crush on Ryo? I think she does.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Thank you.
I haven't made a call in a while. I don't know who we've called. I think we've done all the calls with Joy and Nozomi. We might get to see Yakuza pretty soon. Pretty excited for that. But...
Hello, this is Hazuki Dojo.
Fukusan.
Focus on!
Oh, is that you, Ryo-san?
Yeah.
It's great to hear your voice. Are you doing okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
I've been so worried about you. You have no idea.
I see. Sorry. I don't mean to worry anyone.
So why are you calling?
But what do you mean?
You know what I mean, Ryo-san.
Well...
Oh, so we do Bayou Village. It's about Londi, or about the Phoenix Mirror. Let's do the Bayou Village. We definitely have to do all three. We have not talked to him yet at all, so.
I went to Bailu Village.
That's the village that was written on your father's photo from when he was younger.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything there?
Some of the people I met remembered him.
I see. Anything else?
Nothing important, unfortunately.
I see.
Something happened between my father and Zhao Sun-Ming. Nobody knows exactly what happened, though.
What kind of place is Bailu?
It's a small village, up in the mountains of Guilin.
To think that your father was training there, of all places.
The village has a lot of history, and skilled martial artists. Something wrong, Uksan?
I want to go and train in Bailu too.
You what?
I want to train in the same place you and your father trained.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my mind's made up. How do I get to Bailu village? I'll leave today.
Uksan, mind if I change the subject?
Okay. Sure. What is it?
Is Ine-san there?
Ine-san is out shopping at the moment.
Okay. I'll call back later then.
I see.
All right then. Talk to you later, Uksan.
Alright, we'll have to do more of that later. I wonder if we'll get to talk to Ika-san at some point.
I should call it quits for today.
That's the grandmother, I believe, right?
Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
Punches and kicks didn't work at all. It's like we were fighting an actual bear. Well, come on, tight lips, think of something.
Everybody's got a weakness. I'm sure of it. What is his style?
Yeah, he had a weird looking stance.
I've never seen it before.
He even used some moves that resembled animals.
If we figure out his style, we might be able to find a way to beat him.
You know any martial arts experts?
An expert. I should talk to Mr. Shi.
Yeah, remember when we first came down here? We're looking at all these shops and stuff. Seems like that was a long time ago.
Drinks? Ice cold drinks. How about a the juice. They're all ice cold. Thanks, kiddo.
Greetings. I've got sweet, juicy fruit here. Care for some? Thank you.
Hot, tasty skewers. What's your pleasure? Beef or pork? Whichever you choose, you can't lose. They're both damn tasty.
Excuse me.
Well, hello. I've got freshly steamed buns here. Piping hot.
I bet she's got steam buns. And I bet they're piping hot too. With some big HP on these guys, man. They're steam buns. They give me some HP. We went through a lot of food lately, so it feels probably good to get us stocked up, especially before these
Come
fights.
again.
Yeah, we got a little bit more now. I got 2 pages of them anyway, so I think we're doing a little bit better now. But I'm still kind of mad at is that we still have not been able to beat that last guy yet. He's obviously really good. I think he's like 9th Dwan or something, I forget, but we still haven't beat him yet. We still need to master, get our last little HP thing over here. We still got to master this guy yet. I don't think we have too much more to go, but we're getting closer. Then we'll have all 3 mastered, I'm pretty sure at that point, so. Hey, we're getting close. Like I said, I should have been doing more of this back in Bayou Village, but oops, I guess you learn. If we, when we redo this in the enhanced version, we'll remember to do more of this training in Bayou Village. Yeah, definitely relaxing. The other ones are nice. I like doing the punch one, but I don't think we can go any farther on that one. So I thought we could really progress. So we're kind of just wasting our time with it, but this one's cool too. But yeah, I think we only have a couple more levels on this one, and we should master it. And we'll probably get the full like 2,000 or whatever. I'm assuming it's 2,000 HP or whatever will be our full level on that. We're not far. We do have the last dot up there now, it's just not full size. So that's why I'm feeling we're pretty, we're in level 6 right now. So I don't know how many more to go, but we're getting close. And we're gonna be in level 7 pretty soon. close, so close, but getting next level.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
Should be able to get to level 7 this time. Let's see if we can at least get there. Let's see if we can get us any more little boosted HP or not, but... Kind of cool to have more training stuff in Yakuza. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, we mastered that one, so now we're on level 7. Okay, cool. We kind of have some training stuff in Yakuza. A little different than this, though, but... We have, like, the old dude, the homeless dude helping us train for stuff, but... A little different than this, but... Not really, like, a lot of focus, I don't think, in, like, kung fu type stuff or whatever. It's a little different. Should have a little boost now. Let's see where we're at.
Never mind.
Okay, so we do have a little bit bigger dot. Don't think it's quite the same size yet. Let's see. See where it put us here. So 1971, yeah. It's got to be 2000 as our ultimate thing. It's kind of what I'm guessing at this point, but we're getting closer. Shouldn't take too much longer. Yeah, speaking of wasting our HP, should we try and fight this dude again? We've lost twice to him already now, unfortunately, but
Excuse me. Have you come to train?
we can try.
You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques by sparring. You can also test your skills in a real match. It's as if you live for the fight. Let's pair you with have a nice and...
I hate this guy. I don't like him. He's kicked our butt every time so far. Yeah, we got him. Finally. Go.
You bested White Dragon. That's
Only took 3 times.
I've never seen. Congratulations on another promotion. Niao rarely sees a warrior like you.
And I gotta refill the HP now, so more food. Let's go have some skewers. Yeah, they cut a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a big game. I don't know, it's like can only fit, but that's kind of a bum. Yeah, thanks for sending it though. I will definitely. I looked a little bit into it. I'll definitely check it out more too. But yeah, it's still gonna be crazy amount of items for sure. So I wouldn't get too disappointed. I think it's gonna be still pretty crazy once it comes out. We'll have a lot of stuff in there, so. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Yeah. I think they'll make up a lot of it when they get to GTA 6, though. I think we'll all be pretty happy with it in the end, you know. But yeah, I don't GTA. I haven't done a lot of playthrough of the five, but I'm a little familiar with it. I just never owned it. But yeah, it's so long ago too, and maybe they had limits on what they could do with the hardware. But I said we'll keep hopes that they'll make it up. It's gonna be pretty crazy what they end up putting in GTA 6. So maybe that'll make up for it a little. Yeah, exactly. On Xbox 360. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Timing of that makes sense. Yeah, a lot better hardware now for sure. Yeah, 360, man, that is some old hardware. It's hard to believe it because I remember when it came out. Hard to just kind of think about how old it is now, you know? Crazy. Yeah, PS3 itself was really old, yeah. I mean, that too, I mean, for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty complete game. It has, for as long as they've been working on it, ought to be.
All right. I got the top score. Just one more. I'll come back later. I'll give it a try.
Still want to try and beat this once before we're done with Shenmue 3. It would be nice. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the car dealerships, like you mentioned. Yeah, yeah, that'd be kind of cool for sure.
Just one more. I'll pass.
wonder what's up here. The prize exchange. Is that the one we can do with those tickets or whatever? Is that up here? No, that's not up here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of expectations for sure. Random kiss. I was sure that's some kind of little Easter egg in Japanese or whatever, but I don't know what that says, and I can't do the Google Translate on my phone right now. But maybe I'll do a screenshot of that and check that out later. Let's see, I'm kind of curious now what is that thing. Yeah, and now I'm kind of curious. See, I can't do the Google Translate on it, but I can take a screenshot of it and then check it out later. There we go. So I can check that out later, see what it says. Yeah, it just kind of waits on the back of the sign. There's definitely maybe a little nod to the backers or whatever. But yeah, there's some kind of Easter egg thing going on there. So I'll look into that later.
Really? What? Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's odd. Huh? I think we may have accidentally run across that once already. Kind of back towards the beginning. What's this thing? I kind of want these things. Most games have cut content even in Shenmue 3 by cut from Shenmue 3. Yeah, that's true.
Hi.
I hope this new machine's worth it. I at least need to make my money back.
Do our wood chopping? Why not?
That's hard work for...
Let me chop.
Of course.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a lot. I imagine they're gonna have to have a ton of mini games for sure. Yeah, I can imagine. There's gonna be a lot of people doing playthroughs of it. It's gonna be all over YouTube, I imagine. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Amount of people live streaming it, everything is gonna be just insane.
Good. Yeah.
Like I said in that one video you sent me talking about how it's gonna be such a huge part of YouTube and live stream, people making money off it. Of course, I will not have it to play, but there will be a lot of people live streaming for sure.
That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Bullseye. Yeah. That's the way.
Yeah. could get enough money, I could afford a PS5. That'd be a great start. Or eventually get a proper gaming desktop that'll let me have a good amount of hard drive. I don't like to play those intensive games.
That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Yeah. That's the way. Impressive.
Let me chop some wood.
Of course, young man. Wrong. Bullseye. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Just like that. That's the way. Good. Bullseye. Good. That's the way. Yeah. Good. You did it. Good. Yeah. Good. You did it. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Yeah.
Yeah, same amount as last time. GTA San Andreas had casinos where you can gamble. Okay. I
Impressive.
think I kind of remember that now. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It shows a lot of your messages as message retracted. I don't know what exactly that means, James, so I'm not sure. I just don't, I'm not really sure. I don't see it, so I don't know if, if it, like, gets deleted or something, but...
Didn't think so. There are plenty of easier ways to make money, after all.
Hi there.
What?
I'm trying to find Liu He Ho.
It's over there.
Thank you very much. Hi, Mr. Dutching.
Hey, bud. You came at a good time. Want to do some work?
Sure, why not? I always forget about the forklift. Gotta do the forklift job once in a
great.
while.
I could really use the help. Let's get started then.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of surprises for sure.
Take those items to the ship using the forklift. Here's the map. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely. 2026. Yeah. Going quick, right? No, we discussed that before, but yeah. Still plenty of adventures to go in 2026 yet, so hopefully be some exciting rest of the year, right? Got 6. There we go. Someone wants 7 more meat for sure. Oh yeah, I would not be surprised if there's... yeah. I will see. I mean, it's possible. I hope not. Folks have waited long enough for it, but... Alright, we'll talk to you later, James. Hope you have a great night. Ooh, 300. Nice. That's some good money right there.
Great job, buddy. This point is crazy, but you still met the quota. I'm gonna have to give you a little extra for this.
Got it. Thanks.
Cha-ching.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later.
We got a rainy city today, man. It is pouring out. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the bigger rains we've had too for a while. My jacket's gonna get wet here. Wow, that's tough. There's definitely more to do here. So if you look at it like that, I do like that better. But the homey feel of Bayou Village was pretty cool as well. So they both kind of have their advantages. But yeah, it is nice that there is more to do here too. So I gotta give it that anyway. But I definitely miss Bayou Village for sure. It'd be cool if you could have gone back and forth, you know, but yeah, I don't really need it. Although I should probably be collecting. Oh, speaking of collecting worms, I still don't know what it is. So we haven't gone in here for a while either, have we? The dedication to the saved Shenmue folks. Help! I am trapped in a video game. Nope, they didn't want their photo in there apparently. Oh, we got Joy. We got a drawing of Joy up there. I like that. Okay. Interesting. So are these all like paintings from other parts of the game? Is that Shenmue? Or no, that's Nozomi probably. I think that's him playing that Super Hang-On or whatever. Not sure what that is. Oh yeah, this is where we could do the prize wheel thing, which I still don't really know what I'm doing with those yet, but... oh, that's what's her name? I forgot her name now. Rio. I'm guessing these are all fan arts. Oh, it's the kitty cat from Shenmue 1, I think. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's Ren up there too with is he up there with the lady? Huh. Interesting.
Okay, can't hurt.
Haven't got one of these things in a while. Jinkei, Kyulu. There are a lot of capsules, I noticed that. Maybe this is for like the, maybe they made capsules of the supporters? And this is just in alphabetical order? So if you were a backer, you got a capsule? You get your own capsule? What the heck? D-Money, D-D, yeah.
This is great.
Ah, man, I wish I was a backer. I could have got my picture. I could have been made into a freaking toy capsule. What the heck? Little forklift thing. Nice touch. Okay, let's see. Forget what we do with this.
I'll give it a try.
Okay, we got an apple. Another apple.
I'll pass. Maybe I should play one.
Oh, back to the apple again. Yeah. Yep. But it's been a long, long journey for sure. We just keep on eating apples, apparently. So I guess your tickets, you just get the random stuff. And that's what we do with
I'll
all
come
of
back
them.
later.
So I guess that all of these capsules, here, these are all the fan ones.
I'll give it a try.
So are these different? What is this? A through L. These must be more supporters, I guess. What's this one? Fish out of water. Okay.
This is cool.
It's a little Rio and forget who that is. Okay. Yeah, I really know what we're doing with the capsules. I mean, I've got enough of them, but yeah, there's like tons of capsule places around. That must be Yu Suzuki right there. Let's see. And then we can't really go back here, can we? Or can we? What's back here? Okay. Wait, what? Is that Nozomi? Or not Nozomi? Is that Shenmue? I didn't realize it was back here. Yeah, Shenmue's there. So is this where she just hides all night?
Hey, Shenmue,
Did we find Shenmue's hiding spot?
I'm going to find out what fighting style the Red Snake's boss uses.
Is that so?
Yeah. He's even tougher than Ron. That dog I brought back in my room.
You can't be serious.
He'll have my number every time I challenge him. I'll need to come up with a new approach if I'm going to rescue your father.
Yes.
Hey, Shenmue,
What is it?
I have to try a different approach.
Don't lose hope, Leo. There must be a way to beat him. You'll find it.
I know.
Ooh, nice. We got a little waterfall over here. Very cool. That's some cool vibes back here. Now I'm kind of curious if that's where Shenmue has been hiding from us this whole time. She does get around the city pretty well for being a little country girl. She managed to get around it pretty good.
Excuse me.
Hey,
I'm looking for Mr. Sugar.
he's inside.
Got it. Thanks for the tip. Mr. Sugar. Oh, it is
It's a leveling up there.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I'd like to ask you about a kung fu style.
Sure, what's up?
It uses a peculiar stance.
So,
The guy kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style's called?
no idea.
There were animal movements mixed in.
Oh, then that's easy. If it's a monkey, that's monkey fist. Crane is white crane. A tiger is tiger fist. Snake, that's snake style. Giraffe, that's giraffe style.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Mr. Shi, do you know the experts in martial arts?
I do. A kung fu master.
You were a master?
Yep.
Would you tell him who that is?
Red Master Pei Xian Su. You can find him at the heart.
Thank you so much.
Come and spar with me again.
Sure thing. Rooster step, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Since we're here anyway, let's see if we can get up another level here.
Should I keep going?
Yep, exactly. It seems like most of the week's been going fast down this. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I've seen the videos on Back to the Future, how they kind of like some of the things that they predicted for 2015 that came true, and that was supposed to be the future. Now that's basically the past for us now, you know. That's old, man. That's like more than 10 years old now for 2015. Crazy.
Should I keep going?
Yeah, I know, isn't it? That's just crazy. I remember when they had the celebrations in like 2015 and stuff like that, celebrating it. I remember that. Remember some YouTubers did some videos on it, filming locations, and 2015 was a big year for the movie. A lot of vloggers seeing cover and stuff. It was cool.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
I think we mastered it. I think we may have our 2000 finally. Yeah, because there's no more leveling up like the other ones. Let's see, I'm very curious once we finish. Still gotta finish this up, but yeah. Very curious once we get here if we are over at 2000 finally. It might be. We'll have full HP if that's the case. Still gotta train for the fighting skills and everything like that too, but as far as our HP and all these 1-inch punch, rooster, step thing, I think we may have possibly completed it all. Max endurance, yes. There we go. That's gotta be our max HP. We obviously have not maxed the Kung Fu yet out of the attacks, but
Should I keep going?
let's confirm it. Thank you. Let's take some food here. There we go, we did it. We got it, just as I predicted, 2000. We are maxed out, awesome. Obviously that's big help for us with fights. Go much quicker, go much farther along in fights and stuff. $2,000, baby. Sweet. Say that there. I said if I played if I played the enhanced version, I would get a lot more of that done back in Bayou Village. But yeah, I did not realize exactly what the point of that was at the time. So now that I lit up, if I ever replayed it in the enhanced version, I'd do a lot more on that. But yeah, it's cool. We found her hiding spot. I don't know if that's her only hiding spot, but that was kind of cool that we did find that. So we gotta head back. It's getting late anyway, so we gotta head back to. Very dark vibes around here for sure.
It's really late. I think I'll head back to the hotel.
Sure. Hotel Meow. I mean, 9 o'clock's not really that late, but.
Hey, Shenmue.
What is it, Leon?
I'm going to find out what fighting style the Red Snake's boss uses.
Is that so?
Yeah. He's even tougher than Yan Long, that thug I fought back in Bailu.
You can't be serious.
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Every time I challenge him. I'll need to come up with a new approach if I'm going to rescue your father.
Yes. Leon, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
What do you mean?
You know what
I mean, Miro-san?
Well... Landir.
Such a vile man. Have you found him?
No, not yet.
I see.
But I saw him
Cookies on,
in
yep.
Kowloon Walled City in Hong Kong.
Oh,
Yes. But he escaped in a helicopter before I could get to him.
Yes, I remember that well. That was a long time ago.
But don't worry. I won't stop until I find him.
you won't stop at nothing, will you?
No. I will chase him to the ends of the earth if necessary.
Miro-san.
Let's change the topic.
Okay.
Fuxan, mind if I change the subject?
Okay. Sure. What is it?
Is Ine-san there?
Ine-san is out shopping at the moment.
Okay. I'll call back later then.
I want to talk to you,
I
son.
see.
Maybe the next
All
one.
right then. Talk to you later, Fuxan.
She's a busy lady.
I should call it quits for today. Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
Hey, you.
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
I do like the hotel, yeah.
No. I do.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Be careful out there.
Hmm.
Those thugs are out there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. You should watch out too.
Right.
Stay away from anyone suspicious looking. They can come find me.
Okay, I will.
Excuse me.
Oh, there go my knees acting up again. Looks like I'm getting up there in my years, too.
Do you know where Mr. Bay is?
Mr. Bay, you say? He's right there.
Thank you very much. Grandmaster Bay,
Why do you call me Grandmaster?
I heard you taught Sure Kung Fu.
You know, sure?
I do.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you about a Kung Fu
I
style.
would rate it really good. It's a good complete game for sure.
Particular stance.
Go on.
He kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
Why do you seek this information?
A friend was kidnapped by the Red Snakes.
The Red Snakes, you say?
I want to know the style their leader uses. If I knew his style, I could potentially find a weakness.
So you wish to fight for the sake of this friend of yours? I'm sure you, of all people, understand that martial arts cannot be learned overnight. You must really have your back against the wall.
If you know, please tell me.
Even if there was a technique, you must possess the basics to be able to use it.
Oh yeah, definitely better than the rules. I do remember.
Please.
I suppose a friendly spar would help to pass the time.
Sure. We can whip your butt.
If a fish jumps, so shall a water jump. It is just the law of nature. It is unreasonable to fight it. Be a tree in the wind. Go.
Yep, exactly. Well, you know they say opinions, everyone's got one, right? So more than that, but I'll keep it safe for the live stream. But
Martial arts will have. But humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. None trend survived the battle and was passed on in this way. Your kung fu is lacking.
Excuse me, Grandmaster.
Train more in
Yeah,
kung
that's
fu
true.
before you come back. I'll spar with you anytime you like.
Thank you, Grandmaster. Hey, Shenmue.
What is it, Young?
Do you remember the cormorant fisherman at the dock?
A fisherman? Oh, yes. We saw him when we arrived in the alley.
It turns out he's a martial arts master.
A master? That's impressive.
I know.
So, is he going to help us?
Well, we sparred. But he said my kung fu wasn't good enough to teach me anything.
I see. So, what do we do now?
I've got to get better at kung fu. It's the only way.
Bill, I'm I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like how they talk to each other for sure.
Hello, this is Hazuki Dojo.
Hook-san.
Oh, is that you, Ryo-san?
Yeah.
What's next for you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean, Ryo-san.
Well... You remember the mirror?
Yes, the one you found in the basement of the dojo.
Long time ago, but yes.
Have you figured out the story behind it? How it's connected to your father?
I still don't know.
I see.
But it seems to be the key to finding an old hidden treasure.
A treasure?
So it would seem.
A treasure? Wow. How romantic.
Romantic?
Yes. To think that old mirror is
Yeah, I remember a long time ago, yep.
It's like something you'd see in a movie or a novel.
A Hook-san.
Oh, Ryo-san.
What is it?
If you find the treasure, share some of it with me. You can spare a little, can't you?
I'm not interested in any treasure.
What? Really? Okay.
Hook-san, you mind if I change the subject?
Okay. Sure. What is it?
Is Ine-san there?
Ine-san is out shopping at the
Ah,
park.
I love that again.
Okay. I'll call back later then.
I think her name is the one above his, so
All right then.
we'll try that maybe the next
Talk
time.
to you later, Hook-san. I should call it quits for today. Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
That cormorant fisherman is a grandmaster? Huh. Guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. So, did you find out what style that monster uses?
He didn't tell me.
Does that fisherman even know?
I'm not sure. I sparred with the Grandmaster, and he said my kung fu was lacking. That it'd do me no good to know.
You idiot. You can still win even if you don't have enough kung fu.
Really?
Hold on. Hey, is there anywhere you can learn kung fu?
At some school or dojo, I suppose. Oh, there might be a martial arts expert there.
Well, go look for a place that teaches kung fu.
Good idea.
I think this is where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Getting to be time for me to head to bed. Appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you, Tyler. Make sure I got all the names here. Thank you, James. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, X-Men. I think I got everybody there. Appreciate you guys joining me on a nice live stream. Look forward to seeing your messages on Instagram. And then everyone else, we will see you. We will see you next week for next week's live stream. Hopefully Sunday. Alright, 3:10 a.m. We're safe. We're good to go. So thank you all once again. Appreciate you all joining. And yeah. We will see you all soon. Have a great night, guys.